What's up, BiggerPockets? My name is Alex Felice. You already know me. I have been investing in real estate and in the BiggerPockets community for over 7 years. Today, I'm gonna show you another local BiggerPockets member and real estate investor that I know here. And I've watched this flip that we're about to see. I've watched it from start to finish, and I'm gonna show you and him everything that happened. The BiggerPockets forums and community has an unlimited ROI. And we all like to talk about the houses and the numbers and the nitty gritty, but man, it really is a people game. And so today, Nate Cross, my good friend, fellow veteran and local Fayetteville, North Carolina investor, I'm gonna talk to you about him. I'm gonna show you the value of investing in the BiggerPockets community. More than anything else, more than houses, investing in that community, BiggerPockets, I'm a big fan, has netted me infinite returns on investment, high returns on investment, investing in people, man. This is a people game first, real estate second.
Hey, I'm Nate Cross. I'm here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm a flipper. I wholesale part-time, and this is a property we just got done with. So I'm a 20-year Army veteran, getting ready to retire this year. I looked at real estate as a vehicle to build generational wealth. Here, I started flipping. I got onto the website, and that's where I was introduced to the community. I met guys like Alex Felice, right? That were able to give me some insight on the Fayetteville market, all right? He also taught me a birds. He also put me in line with other contractors and building my network of individuals. While I'm not flipping, I'm also wholesaling, because if I'm finding deals, deal acquisition is something I enjoy to do. So BiggerPockets, right, is the great community. There's so much free stuff out there, all the knowledge, all the forums, right? Tons of books. You know, I've read both of Jay Scott's books, Brandon Turner's books. These are guys that are in the business, doing it day in, day out. Through the last recession, possibly this recession, you know, they're teaching everyone for free how to be able to build a stable, reliable income through real estate. So I found this deal off market. Crazy is that I flipped another house down the street. I was gonna go check on the contractors, and lo and behold, there's a for sale by owner sign outside. I literally called the lady up, scheduled looking at the property the very next day, got it under contract, and closed it in less than 14 days. So I was able to get this property. I was able to leverage other people's money in this deal, where I didn't have to do all the work myself. I managed the whole project from hiring, firing contractors. But at the end of the day, everyone's gonna make a nice big profit. We're gonna close it on Monday. Look for you guys to take a look inside. This is the open concept kitchen. Didn't look anything like this when we started. Okay, this is going to be the kitchen area. It's going to be all open, right? All this is going to come down. There's only a couple pillars are going to stay for structural reasons. We're going to go ahead and have the stove here, countertop. This used to be where the sink was at. Now we're going to move the dishwasher here. So this is the upstairs. We gave it a full makeover. Going off market was a route for me because the simple fact that I was able to be out there trying to find the deals. Found this off market. I was able to secure it after everything was done for 35. Well, we put in the rehab. Of course, it went over budget, but us adding the 4th master ensuite and the plumbing work brought the value back up to where we needed to be. So how I found it off market was for sale by owner. The lady put a sign on the front yard and I gave her a call, built rapport, and was able to close another deal within 17 days. So going over budget, right? Everyone tells you to go ahead and always pad your budget, which I 100% do and 100% agree, but there's always gonna be things when you start opening up walls and flooring, right? To get it done right to code so that when the property's done and you put it to another family, I don't wanna have any concern. So once we started doing things and opening up walls, I knew it was wrong and I wanted to spend the extra money to get it done right. What I told Alex, this thing is filmable all day, right? It wasn't me, it was my wife. She is the one who makes all our flips look this great, and if it wasn't for her, I'm sure my houses would sit on the market a lot longer than it would need to be. So again, that's another key thing is having a network, with my wife on board doing a lot of this stuff, right? She looks at everything. If she doesn't think it's gonna shake out, 98% of the time, I'm gonna walk on the deal. So she's part of the team, right? She does all the designing. It's her idea, her vision, right? And sometimes she saves us a pretty good amount of money in these deals. Sometimes I have to give and take. I gotta shave it off somewhere else for her personal design, just like the custom handrails in this house, right? Her idea all day long. I just had to figure out how to get it done for her the way she wanted it. And it turned out great because every comment that was done for the 10 showings we had on day one, every comment had something to say about the custom handrails. So kudos to her. So about the over improvement, yes, I probably, and I know I did over improve this property, and Alex told me every time he came to visit, but it was kind of a choice because I wanted to put out the best product possible, and if I and my wife could do something like that in the Fayetteville area, when we move to our next market, which is gonna be bigger, we can show proof of concept that we're able to execute high level flips and comparable to just cookie cutter flips, right? Turnkey stuff. That was our main goal. So we sacrificed profit in order to show a brand and a proof of concept that we're building on. At the end of the day, it's just like relationships, right? The work you put in, it's the long game. So if me and my wife are able to execute some of these horrible, very tragic properties that we find and make it look this high end, well, I don't think really there's much to stop the both of us. After everything's said and done, we're in for 100 on this house, right? It's gonna be under contract for 157. So customary closing costs, right? You got 6% for your realtors, and then of course 2% buffer for all the paperwork for closing and stuff like this, which helped out, right? Because we did not go with the highest offer. We actually went with a lower offer, but the closing cost was cheaper. So that's what we went to. In case, for whatever reason, it doesn't appraise at their offer price, we're still gonna make money because at the end of the day, closing cost is not gonna change. Contractors. Everyone says contractors, contractors, contractors. They are 100% right, including the subcontractors. If you don't find the right contractor that's aligned with what you're gonna do, right, you're gonna fail. It's just the bottom line. Unless you wanna come in here and roll your sleeves up and do all the work yourself, if you're that handy, you're gonna need a good contractor and he's gonna have a good crew. Everything has to be aligned with everyone that you're working with. Like I said, this is a full contact sport and you cannot do it alone. So realtors, right? Realtors are great. You shouldn't try to nickel and dime your realtors. You have to keep your realtors as part of the team because if they have the marketing, the advertisement, they're always spreading their word out there with social media and all this stuff. It's like you have to do it because you can't do everything yourself. We got this deal done, right? It was partnering with somebody. We both had cash, right? I did not put as much money in the deal because I ran all the day-to-day. Again, hiring and firing contractors. My wife did the design, picking out the color scheme, cutting the grass, taking care of the pool, right? I did all the grunt work to get stuff done. So that's how I worked out the deal. Instead of funding it all on my own, which I did the first couple flips, I ended up partnering with in here to leverage some of my cash to be able to do more than one flip at a time. All right, so this is gonna be what we're gonna make into the family room right in here, right? Washing machine here, you're gonna have to have your dryer here within code of 3 feet in Fayetteville. Alright, so this is gonna be the master bedroom, right? So Keith and his guys are gonna go ahead and create a his and her closet over this way. We eat up a little bit of space, but this used to be a garage, and they converted it back into a kind of an office space for the owner of the house. But this will all change. This will be the master bedroom. Stairs, of course, will change. It'll just, instead of coming down at a 90, it'll come straight down. Keith and his guys are gonna open up a little bit of the ceiling to create a little bit more headspace. So we'll actually have a master bedroom, because this originally started as 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. But now, a full master ensuite. Huge closet, and a nice bathroom. Lessons learned on anything about real estate is what I always say, is you got to get the reps in. You can't get in analysis paralysis, because you'll never get anything done. Okay, you got to network your butt off, right? You got to bring value to people every day, whether it's return a phone call, return a text, throw an idea out, right? But those are the things you're going to learn at BiggerPockets. The community is so big, right? The biggest real estate platform, in all the world. So use it. It doesn't cost anything to get on there. Learn. My name is Nate Cross. I believe in real estate. It's a full contact sport, and I'm playing to win.